Today's tale sees us playing BattleTech once again, and we're playing some online multiplayer. And we're up against Ornis again, so if you remember him from my previous videos, we have faced them a few times. Now, we're on the big lake one map here, and I hate this map actually. I really don't like this map, so it's a little sketchy on where I want to move. So I've got an awesome here with PPCs, I've got a Centurion to tank, Panther, and a Firestarter. So we should be good to run here. We're just going to type a bit to Ornis. And we'll see what we can get here. Let's see, where do we want to go? We kind of probably want to just march around the side of this map. Maybe we'll get some action here. We need big open plains for the awesome to really work. Especially if we're getting sensor locking. I find it really hard sometimes to see what's going on in this map. We might end up just running over here. Hopefully he doesn't take the opposite direction and go his way. It'll be interesting. I definitely don't want to walk down into this water. Unless I really have to. The awesome doesn't have bulwark on it. I picked the breaching shot one here to hopefully just pop off any sort of tanking that he might have going if he does. But we will see how we go. So we're gonna sensor lock with these two, tank with this guy, and shoot with the awesome. That is the plan. I do know that in the last two games I played against him, he has picked Mechs. So it'll be interesting to see if we are up against that. I have to be careful here now, because I don't know which direction he's chosen, and I really don't want to get my Firestarter exposed, nor my Panther. So we're going to range a little towards the back with these two. We're seeing a lot of the map that we never normally see. Probably fight around this hill. If he's come this way, I guess we're going up this side. If he's gone the other way, then this is going to be a rather long moment of us walking around. Now, the reason I don't like this map is there's not a lot of cover. The stacks, at least, you get a lot of cover. This is sort of like one of those LRM maps where, you know, you can just line of sight from a million miles away. Sensor lock, line of sight. You have direct line of sight normally, so it gets a little ugly. We're going to move with the awesome towards the front, and we're going to actually turn this way, because I suspect if he's going to come at me, he's going to come at me from this angle, and I don't want to get shot in the side of my awesome just yet. We get the Centurion up as well. Put the Firestarter behind this rock. Here we go. Sorry, he's talking a bit, and it takes me a little bit of concentration. 18 seconds, we'll get behind this rock. Yeah, I wish you could save. I do wish you could save loadouts, because at the moment, oh, I dod. I do. I do wish you could save loadouts, because at the moment you kind of have to remember what pilots you want to use. Like what I do at the moment is I hop into single player, I kind of work out a loadout that I like, and then I go from there. Okay, so it looks like he has come to Jenna's. Okay. This could be okay for us. Whoa, I was about to say, what is going on here? So he's got two lights, two mediums. Okay, so there's no... two Jennas. What are Jennas worth? 3.6, I think. And then, so that's punch for him. Alright. Let's move... Let's move the Panther. I need some trees here, really. It's a lot of ground for him to cover. But we are a little exposed here. This has not been the greatest amount of moving. We might move here. Can we move there? No, we cannot. We'll move here. And we'll probably brace up. Just in case. So he's going to get, depending on what kind of mechs he has, it's going to get ugly. If the two Jenners are way out front, it'll be okay for us. Oops, sorry, we're scrolling sideways for some reason. Alright, so he's going to reserve up. We'll get the Firestarter towards the back. I don't know where his other mechs are. Just a little ugly. So we'll move you, and I'm happy for him to just reserve down here. So we'll sprint you back there. Hopefully we're out of sensor range, maybe. We'll see. So what was I saying? So 3.6 each. I really should write down the pricing of these things. It's going to get all screwed up when MechLab comes in, because you can obviously do what you like. But at the moment, so that's probably Kentaro. Okay, that's not good for us. Oh, it's just not too bad, right? Because at the moment, I want to get into these trees. I want my awesome towards the back. So you, sir, need to move forward. What kind of ground is this? It's not friendly ground, is it? So we'll move you forward, and we'll embrace. Embrace. Man, I keep saying embrace. We'll entrench here. Can you afford 2 Kentaros, 2 Jenners? Dunno. So we will want to burn down something with the Firestarter. The Jenners are going to run hot, so we can maybe shut them down. They can jump around the back armor of things. He's picked quite a mobile thing here. Okay, so two Kentaros, 2 Jenners. Luckily, we have a Firestarter. This is a pretty hot loadout here. A really hot loadout. I really want to get my awesome somewhere decent, though. There is nowhere all that great to put my awesome. That is the main problem here. Is even if I were to sprint back with him, there's nowhere particularly nice. Maybe up here would have been better. None of these trees really provide a lot of cover. I don't like this side so much. I will probably get back here. Can we rotate enough? We cannot. How much can we rotate from here? We can rotate a bit. So we're going to need to keep stuff off us as much as possible. Kentaros can drop LRM5s in. If he gets close up on the awesome, it's going to have some real problems with shooting, because the PPCs are not good at min-range. So we'll keep maybe the Firestarter back here to try and cover. We'll do some sensor locking with the Panther, and the Centurion will do his best. That is what we've got going on for us. I wonder if he's going to make us push in. So it looks like he's going to go for a flank with the Jenner. He might run down from over here with the Jenner, if he can. Which means we need to push the awesome back this way a bit. He could take 2 flanks with the Jenners. They're not really targets that I want to shoot at just yet. There's going to be a lot of positioning in this game, because he's going to want to get his Jenners behind me to really strip things down. I think he thought I might be coming with Hunchbacks, which is why he's picked the Jenners. Because Jenners, obviously, if they get behind you, they can do a bit of work to a Hunchback, right? A fair bit of work. What we're going to do here is we're going to start sensor locking things and try and keep him moving around. Might want to go for those Kentaros, actually. How close do we have to get for a Kentaro? Too close. Alright, sir, you're going to come over here. I think... Nope. I'm pretty sure you can get him from there. One more. Alright, from here, and we can sensor lock, I guess. This guy's going to have some crazy amounts of... Actually, you know what? We'll just get ourselves in a decent position. I think that's what we'll do. Actually, you know what? We're going to reserve. We're going to reserve. He's going to reserve all the way up. I've played with him before. He's just going to reserve so that we do the whole reserve war thing. But I think we might do all of our turns at once. I think that's going to be the more sensible thing for me to do. Just to see what's going on. And let me use my awesome at the same time. At the moment, if he doesn't remember what I have, then he might think my awesome's got LRMs. But I doubt it. He's probably going to know that it's a awesome with PPCs. Kantaros. I kind of want those Kantaros to come in. So what we might do is we might move the awesome, because the awesome's not going to do anything this round. He's got decent vision going on here. If he crests a hill just enough, we can open fire with... Okay, so he's flanking around that way. Nice, kind of. If I give vision that nobody can really shoot... Well, who can shoot? He can shoot. I'd say that is entrenched, though. And he's trying to bait me into shooting it. You know what? We'll just reserve to the end. So I could move the Centurion here, shoot at this. I've got to be careful that he... See, I want him to come into somewhere where I can shoot him, right? That's what I really want. Is somewhere where I can shoot him. And all of that. So we're probably going to back up this way just a bit more with the awesome. Because I really don't want it to be... too close to the front here. We might sprint it again, actually. Can we... How far can we get and rotate decently? To about here. Minimum range is across here. That's pretty good. For me, I'm pretty happy with that. So we'll reposition the awesome. I'd say when this all kicks off, it's going to kick off pretty fast. Things are going to start going pretty nuts. I really would like to get on those Jenners. I think the Centurion is going to be his primary target here. If he can get the Centurion down, I have some issues with things getting up close. What is he going to do here? He's thinking about how he wants to move things. So he's going to move... So at the moment, he's pretty good. I like this. Like, I like what he's doing. So he's line of sighting me with everything, right? So you can see all of this stuff is not coming up high enough on the hill. Here, where he did go up on the hill, he has got himself in a nice position. What we might do is we might move our Firestarter over just a little to here. And be a little cheeky. So this guy can sensor lock, right? And this guy has LRMs. So we're going to move this guy first. What we might do is we might sensor lock now and see what we've got coming in. If I could reach here, I would love it. We could sensor... I don't think... Can you sensor lock? Yeah, you can't sensor lock if it's out of range. Could sensor lock this guy twice and drop some LRMs on him. I'd say he's entrenched, though. Just quietly. Oh, no. Okay. He is not. Interesting. We might be able to sensor lock once more and then shift the Centurion over and fire. It's a little sketchy with the Centurion, though, because I don't want to lose that bracing there. Sorry, the bracing. The entrenchment. Just to see what comes out of here. So I might just end up firing and letting his Kantaros come in. Because I assume he's going to come in next turn. He's pretty much set up for it. Awesome is going to have to just do what it can from back here. Do what it can. Okay, here we go. It's going to fire on probably the Centurion here. Centurion's going to take a bit of damage. Luckily, the Centurion's last. So we do have the ability to gain back all of our stuff here. Though we can PPC into that, that's probably not the greatest. We'll shift the Panther. Where can we shift you to? Back here. And then we'll probably sensor lock over here. Drop our LRM since we are good to go. He's pretty hot already. on the Jenner. So we'll move back. I don't know if the Centurion's going to hold enough. It will be very sketchy. So he knows now that I have 2 sensor locks, right? He's going to do a lot of damage to the Centurion. A lot of damage. It's a shame I can't use the Awesome. If I could use the Awesome, I could have moved just enough to fire in. Actually, is this hill gonna be a problem? Alright, he's running in with the other one. Okay. And that guy's taking a pounding. Hopefully the armor holds for just a little. Just a little, my friend. Alright, is this hill a problem? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. So we're gonna just want to probably sit tight. We don't even have good range on the LRMs, actually. That's a wee bit awkward. He's gonna probably jump behind the back of this thing, I'd say, next turn, and fire a whole lot of stuff into it. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, let's twist here. We could multi-target, so we could drop some stuff onto him. And then maybe zap this guy. What we'll do is we'll probably only fire like this, though. Because there's no point in heating up too much. So A's there, and let's turn that off and fire. Drop some rounds on him. All missed. And all missed. Alright, so we did 0 damage that round. That's okay. I mean, he did sprint in with this. Alright, so now is going to come the big turn, right? Probably jump behind the Centurion. Jump behind the Centurion. Do maximum damage here. I think he might have a better fit here, or better positioning at least. If he jumps in behind with the Jenner, I'll probably death... Oh, I don't have death from above. Oh no. I should have maybe taken Paradise here. So that I could death from above from afar. Ooh. I wonder if he knows that I don't have enough range here. Alright, he's coming in. He is coming in hot. Whew. Is he gonna cook it? Is he gonna cook it? He's probably gonna do a little bit of damage here. This one's got most of its heat, I guess. Alright. A few more hits. He's keeping it pretty hot. He's gaining back a little bit of heat on it. So how much evasion do you have? You've got 2.
What can I do for you?
How close can we get? Could be sneaky and jump over here. To really ward things off. If I jump to somewhere over here, then we get a chance to jump in later, right? I think. So we can jump that far, which means we should be able to... I really want to go here. It's a little close, but I think we're going to have to do that. We're going to get ready for those Kantaros, because the Kantaros are going to be the main problems here. So we'll jump in here, sensor lock this guy, probably fire onto him. I'm down for that. Because now we can just blow this guy away, hopefully. That is the hope. And if he wants to shoot at my Firestarter, I'm okay for that as well. I think the Firestarter's in range. Let's see what he wants to do here. So now we can fire with these 2 onto him. We should do a fair chunk of damage now. And then the Centurion can fire. We might get the Jenner down. The Kantaro is the real issue, though. Because the Kantaros, once they get up on an awesome, it's going to be a little sketchy for him. A little sketchy indeed. I probably want to save this guy for the Kantaros to shut them down. And maybe just brawl out the Jenners here. We do have a lot of sensor locking. Things are not... Like, he's not going to have enough movement to do a lot of work in here. I mean, he's going to lose. See, like, this one here has no evasion now. And he's going to fire everything. He's starting to do some work to the armor. That Centurion is A little rolled. What I would probably like to do is keep my Centurion as healthy as possible. We might push the Panther forward. Just so we can drop SRMs in as well. It's a little bit of a risk. He can see me by doing this. But I think it has to be, how close can we get, but not too close? Here? Okay. Is that block? I don't want to block the guy at the back, though. That's too close. That's too close here. Here it is, I guess. Here it is. We'll come in, we'll drop everything on this guy as much as we can. Try and get Mr. Jenner wrecked if we can. Ooh, that arm is really close to coming off. Hopefully our Centurion can do some work. So now he has to move. And this is where it's going to be important that we don't reserve this guy, because he's going to take a lot of hits from these Kantaros. Unless he wants to come in for my Panther, which is another option, right? Could go for that Panther at the back, but I'd say he's going to drop everything on the Centurion, knowing that if he gets the Centurion down, I am pretty weak. Because it's my medium. And with it gone, we're looking at a lot of unhealthy stuff here. Alright, a head hit. Alright, so we're unsteady. But we will get to entrench again. So there's no way we are reserving here. We're just going to twist. They're really close. They'll probably get around the back of me next turn. But I don't want to shift them. I just want to brawl as much as possible, right? And we'll put in everything into this guy. Try and get him down. We're going to fire the LRMs. We're going to just overheat. There's no point in saving, right? There's no point in saving anything for this. Alright, that's one medium laser down. Whew, it's going to be interesting. So it's all going to come down to the awesome back here hitting this guy. Because this Centurion might not survive another round of this. What are we cooking? We're cooking fairly much here. We're pretty hot there. If he considers firing another turn, I might jump the Firestarter across and shoot, I guess. Is probably how we're going to do this. Because we want to get in close to this guy. We're not going to use the flamethrowers on these guys. I just want to make him real concerned about this Kantaro. Or at least one of these Kantaros. We'll see how he does on his heat management in a second. He's thinking about his move. I'd probably move in there, just blast everything into this guy. He is tanking away though. Tanking like a boss. It's the good thing about entrenchment, right? Is at least you get kind of double armor values. He's probably going to lose. Yeah, he's going to fire it all into one side, right? So we're going to lose an arm maybe here if he gets lucky with some more hits. Come on, baby. Oh, that's a lot of center torso hits. Whew. And we're already towards being unsteady, so we might get knocked down in a second as well.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, what do we have? I don't want to get too close. Can we fire from here? We can. Can we actually back up? We can, indeed. We'll probably reverse. Just back a little. Try and keep a little bit of range between us and these guys. And we'll probably drop all of our PPCs onto this guy. I really want this thing down. If I can. 3 PPCs, overheat us a bit. But if I can knock them down, I will be super happy here.
Copy that.
Super happy. Oh, come on. Alright, here's knocked down. Alright, so next up, we can now get our... hopefully our Firestarter to shoot into the core of this guy. Kill him. It's gonna get really close in a second. Really close. Centurion's like tanking away. He's like, yo, I am taking a hammering here, brothers. We don't want the Centurion to get knocked down, because then he'll go back a phase, and then he is stuffed. It's all going to be core hits on him, and he will be gone. Even this guy might knock him down, if he wants to overheat for it. do you want to overheat? No, sorry, this guy here. Because the lasers will not knock him down, but the SRMs may. Although it's got 3 more squares. Oh, he's going to go in for a punch. Okay. Save on the heat. Oh, what a nasty place to hit. Nasty, my friend. Nasty. We are having a bad time with that. Bad time indeed. So you, sir, can probably jump to here. Or to here. Ooh. Okay, so we could get close, but we are risking a bit here. Or we could jump to here, I guess. Make those Kintaros maybe think about turning. I mean, he could punch the Firestarter. So you know what? We'll try first with Kraken, right?
Waiting on you, Commander.
Let us see. Well, you can't shoot. How about here, I guess? Alright, let's move.
On it.
And it's unfortunate that we cannot shoot into this. We'll fire away. We might core him here. Excellent. So now what we've got is this Jenner. The Panther's in a really sketchy situation, but he might just keep concentrating on poor old Centurion here. The punch did do a bit of work by removing the defense there. What we might do is I might consider reserving here. And trying to see what these Kintaros do. If the Kintaros just come in for punches, we could probably do a bit of work there. I'm still really scared that I'm about to lose the Centurion, which I think I am. He's gonna get knocked down, I think. He could just punch it, knock it down. Fire everything again. I really wish I had Paradise on the Firestarter though, because then I could jump this distance and flamethrow these guys. Now, do you go for the Panther? Panther's in the open. You're going for punches. Okay, so he's trying to cool himself down here. Ooh. Ouchies. Oh, and he's knocked down. So it's going to be all chest hits here. With his other one. What we might do... What's hot? Anything hot? Nothing is hot, right? We might consider this. Actually. So we're going to run in. And have a go at this guy here, I think. Remove a bit of that evasion off him. Or the Jenner. Maybe I should have gone for the Jenner here. Do I want to go for the Jenner? I guess we could. Maybe get the next Jenner down. Let's do it. We'll go for the Jenner. We'll start trying to knock this Jenner down. We'll get our guy up in a sec if he survives. I don't think he will though. I think he's about to have a really hard time. Oof, it's going to be brutal in there. If he overheats this guy to kill him, I will go all in on this. All in indeed. I love Kintaros though. They do a lot of damage, a lot of stability issues. If he outnumbers me in mechs, the Awesome's going to have a bad time as well, because you just run around it shooting it in the back, right? While my PPCs do very little. We might have to keep reversing. That's another thing we have to watch out for, is we don't want him getting all up and close. Oh, he's coming in. He's punching. Yeah, so he wants to save his heat, right? He definitely wants to save his heat, so that I don't get any weird shenanigans going on. No weird shenanigans. Alright, we're going to stand up. We're going to punch the Jenner. Probably. This guy is pretty much dead, although... we could fire. Firing does way more work here. What have we got? 65s? We'll rotate... We don't need to rotate our mech, really. It's a shame we don't have any fury, but okay. I am fairly happy to just fire. We got some issues with chances to hit, but if we hit with the AC and the LR, the medium lasers, we'll probably choose something off this Jenner. Let's do it. Come on, hit. Oh, yes. Not a leg, though. I really didn't want a leg, but oh well. Oh well. We're guarded and entrenched again, so he's got a little bit of health on him. Take another turn for things to get done. We're going to keep reversing. We're getting a little towards the back here, but any room we can get is room that I need for my awesome. Don't want these guys just sprinting in and getting under my guns. Come on, baby. Overheat again. Well, not overheat, but do some damage here. Oh. Oh, man. Alright, not enough. His legs are pretty wrecked, though, so we do have that going for us. Now, do you just punch here, or do you run this Jenner out? I would maybe run the Jenner out, since you know that I'm already on this. The Centurion is pretty much dead. Oh. Okay. Oh. Well, we survived. We survived. We might just shift around. Although if we shoot from this side, how far can we get in here? I don't want these guys punching me that much. Indeed. We could death from above. And not do flamethrowers. Hope that the Centurion survives, I guess. Otherwise, can we jump you around to here, I guess? And no, it's no good. Damn, there's a lot of stuff blocking the view here. Alright, we're gonna just do... We're gonna do the Firestarter here from probably over here. Maybe we should back up a bit. Maximum range. Alright, let's do it. Try our best to get through this guy. And we will fire. Oh, man, we are... Ooh, we toasted a leg. Okay. That means we can shoot the other leg here and kill him. Pretty much down for that. Let's have a go. Alright, we don't want to reserve. We want to get away from these mechs a little. If we can, I'd like a clear shot, not a blocked shot. I really want to fire everything at maximum efficiency here, so we'll probably just back up this much. And put a shot into his leg here. Hopefully we can rip that off. Please, sir. SRM4s. Ooh, lucky. Absolutely lucky. Alright, Mr. Centurion. How are you going to survive this? You're probably not, right? Probably not. Damn, that sucks that we did not get to kill that leg, because now the Awesome has the fire into this Jenner as well. And the Awesome is going to be next on his probably target list here of things to hit, I would say. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Melee him down? That would be maybe how I'd go. I mean, Wildfire here is in a real bad case. If I could look at my mech, I would know that it's pretty much wrecked. I will overheat on my Awesome to make sure this Jenner goes down, because I do want to be up a mech here. He's going to fire? Okay. I guess that makes sense. Make sure that you get rid of the... Oh my, there we go. I was about to say it's about to survive, but nope, it is not. I was going to say you want to make sure that it survives, but it does not. We could fire... Thing is, we could fire the Awesome in here, because he's not going to get that Jenner. So we might fire the Awesome into this one, because he's not going to get that Jenner up in time before my Firestarter and my Panther get a go. Is he just going to go on my Panther, I think? If he does that, I'm just going to jump this way and keep him running, I think. Is how we're going to do this. Because we don't want to fight Kintaro's face first. Is he going to go for... Ooh, he's going to go for the Firestarter. Alright. Oh, he's focusing as well. we survive? Wow, we survived. Alright.
I'm gonna need a medic.
Alright. We have survived that. So we get the Firestarter out of there. You, sir... We don't want to move forward. We could multi-shot here. We could fire 1, 2, and ease off with a PPC. Go B, I guess. Although this isn't a called shot. It's probably not how we want to go. Probably want to move forward a bit. Let's have a look. If we move forward, can we turn these on? We're about to run out of time here. Let's move forward.
Moving to position.
And then we will just fire on this guy, I think. That's how we're going to do this. We're not going to overheat. We could get most of our heat back. We'll probably do that. I shouldn't have moved forward, but that's okay. Ram a shot into him. Alright, so this Jenner has got a turn before it gets up, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to jump this guy way downtown over here and fire in if we can. He's going to keep trying to just ram us with that. He's going to keep trying to ram us with that Kentaro, right? Or let's see how we do with Kraken here. So if we back Kraken up a little, what do we got? 65 to hit. I think that's how we'll do this. So we'll back Kraken up just a little. We'll call shot on this again. Hopefully we get it this time. Come on, sir. What, 4? Alright, there we go. Down he goes. So now we can jump the Firestarter out, right? And he has to kind of just run towards me. Fairly happy for that. Instead of him just getting a turn to just smush things here. Can jump to... I'd like to get in these trees, I think. And make this Kentaro really chase me down here. I really want to just be a pest, I think. Be a pest. I'm going to jump out here. And we'll probably brace as well, just in case he does get some vision. The Panther is going to split this way. We're going to have to fight with the Awesome somehow on these two. We can probably get back shots at some point as well, which will be really nice. I'd say the Kentaros, they're pretty operational, right? I haven't shot them. I've shot one once. So he's got a lot of armor to go on these guys. A lot of armor to go. Somehow we're going to have to work them down with just what we have. So we're going to have to play the range game here, keep things out of sight. The Awesome, I wish I hadn't moved it forward, because he could sprint up onto us. The next round will be the telling round, because we can sensor lock twice onto something. And remove a lot of evasion, which means that the Awesome will be able to fire twice. Well, it'll be able to fire a lot into there. Looks like he really wants to run down. Okay, so he does want to run down my poor old Firestarter. He really wants that off the board. Luckily, we braced as well, so we'll take a bit of damage here. I don't know if he can get vision. He probably can. Maybe if he gets to about here somewhere. He can still fire LRMs, I guess. The Panther will jump, probably will run or walk if we can over to here. And try its best. We'll probably remove some evasion with what we have. Now, okay, so that's what he's going to do. Alright. Down for that. Down for that indeed. So you, sir, need to move here, maybe? Just keep that range. Although, I probably need to move out. Because the other problem here is, if he moves behind these hills, we've got no vision. So I'm probably going to have to move the Awesome here. And then we can fire on this guy. We'll probably just fire the once. I mean, the chance to hit is god awful. 55 though. Might be able to take that. How's the other Kantara? I don't think... Oh, we've done a little bit of damage to the other Kantara, so maybe we'll just fire in here. We'll ignore that.
Target locked.
Ignore that guard there. Oh, hit to the leg. Yeah, right. Alright. So he's got some issues here. Definitely want to get
Commander?
you out of the way. We can jump way back here, where he shouldn't be able to get us. And then we can sensor lock in as well.
Right, Commander.
So we'll probably sensor lock in here. I'm down for that. We'll just start working on this guy at the back. Alright, we've got him sensor locked. It's a shame I don't have precision strike over here as well. But it is what it is. We will get some of our heat back. The Panther is my main concern here. I don't want him getting on top of the Panther. Because it will get sort of ugly if he does. 25 damage. Bam. To something. Alright, we'll wear him down. Hopefully we can get the Panther behind him. If he comes in this way, we'll try and get the Panther behind. He's probably going to give up on the Firestarter here. Because it's now out of his range, right? So I would maybe consider going for the Panther or the Awesome here. I would just probably run into the Awesome. It's got a lot of armor, but it's not going to stand up to these guys on top of it. Not that well at all. If he does do that, we can pull our Firestarter back in. Burn him, maybe. I still haven't used my flamethrowers. If he does overheat, we will get in with the Firestarter though. If he does look like he's gonna do some heat things, which would be nice. Come on, sir. What are you gonna do? Probably come down that hill, because he can't catch... He knows now he can't catch the Firestarter, right? He's gonna put himself behind a hill. Okay. Smart. Smart indeed. Since he knows I need direct line of fire, right, for all this stuff. I don't have any LRMs. My LRM is in a scrap heap over here. He's in a pile of death and destruction. We might be able to keep jumping with the Panther and getting shots, I guess. It's going to get a little hot for Mr. Panther here, but he will try his best, I guess. We do have sensor locking on the Panther as well, so if he splits his things funnily, I can sensor lock 2 at once. Okay. Fair enough. There's no way I'm coming in with the Awesome, that's for sure. So we want to probably sprint here with the Awesome. I don't particularly want to give him that forest, but I guess that's what we're going to have to... We're going to sprint the Awesome. My god, sprinting an Awesome. This Kantara is, yeah... He's going to play really cautious now, because it is all about messing up now. Like, he could run around here. So, let's have a look. Can you get somewhere where you can shoot, even if you jump? I don't think so, right? I don't think you have a shot from here. Back here, maybe? Maybe. Alright, let's give this a go.
Waiting for orders.
So, Showboat. I just want to walk you so you can get some heat back. Because that would be great. Sometimes you get a camera. We don't want to go too far away from this fight. Because I don't want to be a million miles away. So we're going to go over here. I think I can get this one at the back here. So we'll sensor lock. Hello? Whew. Sensor lock you. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do as much as we'd like here. Can we then... Oh, no, jump. Jump, buddy, jump. Alright, so we can get shots from here. Don't want to get too close to the Kantaros. We're pretty hot, though. We're going to be really hot here. He is going to take these hits pretty easily. Let's fire our PPC in. We're going to overheat. That's not cool. Alright, let's fire in. We're getting a bit of lag here on the interface. Alright. Poor old Panther here is running pretty hot. I mean, he's jumped quite a lot, but we gotta keep jumping around. He's probably gonna... how do you hide here? You hide here, I guess. The Awesome can then move there, I guess. He doesn't have too much. Shame this isn't a Panther, actually. Although, yeah, if that was a Panther, I could then lock with this guy, lock with that guy. Yeah. Thing is, the risk of the Firestarter is what's holding him back. He doesn't want to come in on top of this, and his vision. He has no vision, right? Is he gonna book for that Firestarter? Okay, not quite. So I have vision here. Does he have vision? If he has vision, I might be a little stuffed, because you could walk over here and shoot, I guess. Might have come too close here. Ooh, I did come too close. Ooh. Ouch. Alright. Ouchie.
I'm bleeding, Commander.
Ouchie indeed. I did come too close. Suppose at least the Awesome can maybe fire into this now, because he's gonna walk this guy up here. That's a shame we're gonna lose the Firestarter. That is a real shame. Alright. Well, the Firestarter's gone. My bad. My bad indeed. Poor old Firestarter gone. Oh, and we have no vision. So, we're a little stuffed now. A little stuffed indeed. Alright, sir.
Standing by.
Where can you get to that you can shoot from? Nowhere fairly much. Nowhere. So what we might do is we might put the Awesome towards the front. Into the trees, since we have no bulwark on this thing. And we'll just reinforce ourselves here. He might have this. So we're gonna want to reserve here. See what he does with these. Damn, I really wish I hadn't put that Firestarter there. I should have been safer. I should have put the Firestarter on the other side. Because now we can't play the vision game. Cannot play this at all. Oh, he's been talking quite a lot. Yeah. He has the same issue. It's hard to tell sometimes where vision is and where vision is not. Alright, alright. Man, I'm really sad about that Firestarter, but oh well. You win some, you lose some. And this guy, yeah, he's played really well. He knew that he needed to play the vision game here. Force a mistake. She has. I still have some sensor locking at least on the other mech here. He's gonna try and close range with these hills, knowing that my Awesome needs direct line of fire. He's probably gonna run for this, which I really don't want. So I might have to back the Awesome up just a little here. See what he does with this other mech. If we can move the Awesome back, I will. He gets to go before me. Is he gonna run this Kentaro over? I would put my Kentaro here or here, since I have nothing. Alright, he's running it that way. Okay. So he is gonna try and come around. He's gonna get all his heat back, so he's gonna be pretty good here. We're gonna move this guy. Alright. That's fine. The Panther will move around. We might actually sprint the Panther to probably somewhere over here. So we'll put the Panther up here. We'll fight out with the Awesome, I guess. As best as we can. The Awesome has all of its heat. We could... Oh, I don't know if putting my guys on water would be good. Since he would have the advantage of... He really wants heat, right? He really wants to be able to fire multiple times. Alright. Let's see.
Ready for orders.
So I really want to move this guy here. What do we want to do? We probably want to sprint up this hill. I've got to be careful that those Kantaros don't get a view on me. I really want sensor locking. This is so awkward. If I go here, we can jump up here and shoot from the side, I guess. Alright, let's go over here. We'll sprint over here.
All right. Full speed.
We'll take that side. I'll take this side and try and split him. I would rush towards the Awesome now, knowing that I don't have any vision to play here. Alright. Maybe I could get up. I can't. See, I can't. Oh. Okay, so he's got sense lock. So he's going to drop LRMs on me, I guess. 5 LRMs. Going to be a lot of turns if you want to drop LRMs on an Awesome. I guess it's something to do, right? I mean, you've got to play like that. You've got to play to weaken up things. You got to play to win. Wasn't even aware he had sense locking there. Okay. That might have been how he got easy vision on the other mech as well. He's coming around, drop some LRMs. Here we go. 5 LRMs. Alright, we'll take our 6 damage. We'll take our 6 damage indeed. I have to be real careful with the Panther here.
Yes, Commander.
Now, do we... I think we just back up to this last bit of the forest here. We have fairly decent vision, I think, across most of this. And we're just going to have to entrench ourselves. I think that's the only way we can do this. So we'll brace up. We're slowly generating that fury. Maximum fury, sir. Maximum fury. Alright, we'll just reserve. We'll see if he sense locks. He could sense lock. I wasn't even aware he had sense lock. It's kind of smart to have some sense lock going. At least. It's going to be an interesting old game. This hill in the middle provides a lot of advantage to him. Because it's not really a small hill, right? So I can't really get too much going on. I could maybe shift the Awesome sideways here and get a shot across here onto this. Might be a possibility. It's hard to tell. So if I put the Awesome, he's going to be in a ditch. Might have to put him here. And then we might have some vision. If I sense a lock here. We'll see. We will see. This hill is way too big though. Way too big. Alright, he's coming in with a Kantaro here. He's coming up for the next hill. Okay. Alright. Does that mean he's going to move his other Kantaro? Ooh. Alright. Alrighty indeed. So we'll move you probably up on this hill. I think I should be safe here, although last time I said that I was not. How about we just move you on to this rubble stuff? We can come in a bit, but we can. The main thing here is to get a sensor lock over here. We'll see what he does. I'd say he will move this mech to probably one of these hills right here. I think I could have got vision there. Could have moved there and then fired. But he will move this now and probably put it behind this hill. He's coming up for the awesome though. Definitely want to keep these trees in the way, since they're going to be the only thing reducing damage here. He has to sprint out into this at some point. At which point, whether sprint gives him enough to take this or not. Yeah, he's saying that the Centurions are pretty good. It was. He did tank fairly well. Can we get rid of this? Get away from me. Oh, we can get a shot in here, but it puts us out of the trees. I'm really scared to step out of these trees. Because he will rummage me. Kind of hit chances do I have? 45s. We could focus. Alright, let's do it. We're going to do this. We're going to move. We're going to focus. And we're going to fire. Hopefully it's enough here.
Damn, let's do this.
And we'll fire in everything. Please, sir. Do me the honor of a bit of damage. Ooh, okay. Nice. Alright, so now he's probably going to pop out now, I'd say. We are in a bit of a sticky situation, though. Let's have a look. This time around, we're going to move forward. Probably place ourselves back here. Gives us enough to do this, I think. He's going to bum rush these now. They're awesome. Now that I am pretty much out of luck here, we'll sensor lock this guy again. So if he does rush him out, we have something to do. Something to do indeed. He's got some stability issues. Oof. Do you brace and hold? That focus did a lot of work there, at least. I need to run into these trees again. If he comes towards me, I'm going to have to run into those trees and give up the range, I think. Or I could keep backing up. I could maybe walk back, ignore the fact that I have no cover here. So he's going to sprint this guy in, probably. Those rocks are not going to help you. It's close. So he's going to focus in. Yeah, so now that I've got no cover, he's going to do a lot of damage, right? A lot of damage. Oof.
I'm gonna need a medic.
Alright, a head hit.
Taking heavy hits.
Man, we're gonna fall over here, I think. If he hits us again, we might fall over. We'll have some issues firing into this. At least he's heating up a lot. I do maybe have some heat advantage. I think he can fire with this guy as well, though. Yep. It's going to be pretty harsh on the awesome. It's going to fall over. Stability is gone. No? Oh, there we go.
I'm going down.
Down we go. At least we're in an assault, so we are going last anyway.
I'm hit.
But we are going to get knocked down quite a lot. We're going to move into these trees, I think. There's no way we can just keep backing up from this.
Commander. New bogey in the field.
There is a new bogey in the field. Maybe we can shift sideways a little. Let's see how far we can get. We can get to these back trees. And still fire 40s on that. My god, that is terrible. We'll take these trees.
On the move.
At least it'll mitigate some damage. We're about to lose some arms here, though. And we will fire on 40s. He's going to get in close next turn, though. It's a shame. Can we see? No, we can't. I'd like to see my minimum range. I think my minimum range is about here, which he will get next turn. So we might as well fight everything. My god, look at that shot modifier. 13. Whew. Alright, let's do it. Let's fire everything. Ooh, 2 hits. Okay.
Reporting critical hit.
So he's lost some SRMs there. Bit of fury.
Commander.
Can I jump and see? We might just walk in here. Think we're just gonna walk in.
Position confirmed.
We'll gang up on whatever we can here, if we can. Since like this guy at the back. Again. Remove any evasion as he comes in. It's a shame we can't fire, but that's alright. Poor old Apex is gonna have to tank probably. He can't fire off everything again, but he can fire a lot of stuff still. So he can do that. He could come in and punch. I'd come in and punch if I could. Otherwise, you're gonna just be standing out there. Yeah, okay, he's gonna come in. Alright, is he entrenching here? If he's entrenched there, that's okay for us. If he can't walk far enough forward and fire, is he gonna back this guy up? He might back that guy up. Oh no, he can fire from there, okay. Thought he was gonna entrench there. Alright, bit of heat. I would have loved my Firestarter right now. Loved my Firestarter. He's overheat himself for this. He's trying to get this awesome down quick enough. If he takes my awesome down, I will throw my Panther, and there's no point in... there's no way I'm gonna just run around. I mean, it's unfair for him. It is really unfair. He's gonna shoot probably this arm here. Oh, you running? You're sprinting. Okay, so he's sprinting this guy all the way out. Get some heat back on this guy, I guess. So we'll probably tread out here. Have a go at this one.
Aye, aye.
I don't really want to get in that close. Alright, that's minimum range. Excellent. So we'll shift around. We'll fire on this guy. It's smart to run this one out. Get some heat back. We'll lower our heat down a little here. And we'll plump some rounds into you, sir. Oh, that's a miss. Alright. That's smart. He'll get some heat down. And then he can just come in and just wear me down. Slowly but surely, eh? Alright. So I know this guy is pretty hot. So I can actually get in close on him. It might be a little too close. I really would like to maintain this sort of thing here, but I cannot. Is this? Come on, give me this one. Give me this one. Is this 60? It's not enough. Can we jump maybe to around here? Alright, I'll take that probably. Take the heat.
Confirmed.
Take the heat indeed. Now is not the time to give up on heat. Now is not the time. He's pretty fresh on that side. Come on, so do a bit of damage. Alright, rock him a little. Rock him, sock him. Alright, so now he'll probably run this mech in, shoot me from the side. This mech run out, I guess. And just build, lower your heat, build it up. Lower your heat, build it up. The awesome cannot cope with that. At all. At least he didn't come into minimum range. Otherwise, you could move this in for the melee hit. And then move this one in and shoot. That would be the other option. I probably would just move this in for the melee hit. There's no real need to not really, because this guy, Apex, is not going to handle it well at all. How many injuries do we get here? 4 injuries on you, 2 injuries on you. Okay. Yeah, Apex is not going to handle 2 mechs punching him that well. We can maybe get around the back with the Panther. Yeah, here we go. So come in, you shoot with this one. Rock him around a bit. Because your heat's down on this mech now. Well, it should be at least enough to fire in everything again. Alright, bit of damage. Yeah, we're gonna lose this arm with the PPC. Probably. Unsteady, we're gonna fall again. I think we're just gonna get knocked down and probably die from all these injuries. I would run in punch, knowing that my awesome will not deal at close range. So that's the other thing, is if you run in and punch, the awesome can't really shoot you that well. I don't have enough fury for anything to hit all that great. And the Kintaro's got a lot of armor left on it. I could maybe walk over here and shoot this mech. Okay, so he's backing this one up. He's going to shoot me in the side again. Yeah, that's nice. He will shoot this, probably this arm off. Here we go. We're rocking it. We're rocking it. I would probably just run in. Ooh, we might lose our pilot. Come on. Come on. Ooh, we are close to injury threshold here. Close to the injury threshold.
Standing by.
That's the other problem is we don't have bulwark on this mech. Maybe if I knew it was going to be the last mech, I would have done that.
Back in the fight.
So if I move just enough here, we're still in the trees, and we get some decent shots on this. What do we got? It's not going to tell me? You don't really want to tell me? Okay. We do get vision here. Alright. So we're going to shift sideways here into these trees. We'll probably rotate our mech a little here like this. So that he has to work a bit harder to get around the side here. Not too hard, but just hard enough, right? Oh, he's got a lot of evasion built up there, though. What do we get? 40s, 25s. Alright, we'll take the 40s. Probably just overheat. I mean, let's go for it. If we can pop something off, I'll be pretty happy. Ooh, okay, couple of hits. Couple of hits. We are really overheating, though. Ooh, and evasion's lost. Okay. So we've got vision. We'll probably just shoot on this mech again. If we can, we'll probably just go as deep as we can. And fire everything on this guy. Because we really want to get this guy down. He could go for my Panther if he wanted, but I think he's just going to concentrate on that poor old Awesome. Oh, and we missed with the PPC. Oof, we knocked him down though. It's not going to be enough though. Not going to be enough. It's a brawl. It's a brawl of the ages. How much can a Awesome take? How hot are you? So you're overheated. You're pretty hot. This guy can't really fire much. He'll probably run in and punch. I guess we can just punch back. Be really unfortunate if we took a head hit here. But it might happen. So you'd stand this mech up. Shoot, I guess. Would you shoot? I'd just run in and punch. Both of them, I'd just run them and punch, I think. The armor is probably going to hold against all of this. Probably going to hold. I can't believe... I'm really upset that I lost my Firestarter. If you can't tell, I'm upset. I am upset that I lost my Firestarter. Here we go. He's going to come in and punch. He might take an arm off. There it goes. It is flying away. So we're down a PPC there. And we're unsteady. He'll get this one up. Probably punch again as well. His pilot is near death. Absolutely near death. If he punched with this one, it would probably knock him down. And it would probably kill him. At which point we just go all in with the Panther. Come on, punch. Punch is what I would do. Oh, you're going to shoot me in the side. That's good. Yeah, alright. Are we going to get unsteady from that? Come on, are we going to knock... And we're knocked down, and we're probably dead. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to run in. There's no point in not doing this. Let's get in here, flick around. His Kintaros will absolutely chew up my Panther now. But we'll put in what we can, what little work. Come on, buddy. Shoot a leg. Alright. Shoot a leg. Not too shabby. Maybe I can get... probably death from above, maybe, onto one of these guys, if I can. He's going to take cover. I could jump behind this guy and shoot him again. Pretty overheated, though. Pretty overheated. This guy's got enough to maybe just jam him down. Mr. Panther's not going to take a lot of this lightly.
I'm hit.
Not going to take it lightly, that's for sure. He's like, hey, get away from me, Kentaro. So what Kentaros have we got? Could maybe get this one here if I death from above, I guess. I think we'll go for death from above. Oh, and it's a focus. Alright, I didn't want my evasion anyway. Did not want that evasion anyway. Damn, where's my focus? Come on, sir. Okay, we're doing... Yeah, we're pretty happy.
Taking heavy hits.
Kraken's like, whoa, I'm not so happy about this. Alright, what do we got? What do we have? We got some focus. I'm pretty happy with that. So, can we have a look at mechs? You've only got a leg, and you've got some arm issues. So let's do a death from above on you. And can we do it from into the trees? Yeah, I'm into the trees. I'm down for that. Hopefully it's all on this side. I think that would be this side, right? How much damage do we do? Do about 90. Be awkward if we miss this. Real awkward. We're probably going to fall over too. Let's go. Let's just YOLO. Let's just YOLO. Boom.
Stabilizers failed.
And down we go. Down we go.
I'm hit.
Poor guy. He's like, hey, what's going on? What is going on? Let's have a look. Alright. Those will be cool shots into the chest, surely. Surely. Do it. Kill me off. Kill me off. Crunch! Oh, there goes a leg. Oh, we got some fury. Alright. Well, we're ready for some action if we get up. Pretty sure we're not getting up. Come on, Kraken. You can survive this. You've seen worse, you know? You've seen worse. I love how everything died in the forest. it's a death match in here. It's the graveyard. It is the graveyard. Here we go. All into the back, right? Or chest. Boom. Alright, good game. Ornus is he's now up on us. It's 2 losses for me against his 1 loss. So he's up there. Or it's 2 wins versus my 1 win. We have to think of a slightly better loadout. Do you think I would have won with the Firestarter? If I hadn't been silly with it, he would have probably positioned slightly better. But I like it. He did well. Props to him. We managed to take out a Jenna. Wow, we did really well taking it. Oh, that's because that thing got knocked down. Pretty well in there. We got knocked down. This Kentaro was looking a little sick. I don't think you can fit an awesome into the 20 million mark. Like, it's not good enough for what it does, right? I did see a video by the devs saying that they were going to change how PPCs work. They're going to do damage to... they're going to give a modifier if they hit. So if you hit with a PPC, the enemy is going to have a harder time hitting you back. Should be kind of interesting. Might make the awesome a little bit better. But for what he does at the moment, it's just not good enough. Like, his range is weakish. He can't really brawl that well. He's got a lot of armor, but he cannot brawl. So if things get up on top of him, he's just stuffed. And Firestarter was my mistake, right? Absolutely my mistake. The Panther, he did what he could, but it wasn't enough. And Centurion, maybe I would have liked someone with I don't even know, would have a hunchback. See, if I'd taken a hunchback, the Jennas would have jumped behind it. So would I have been better off with a hunchback? I don't think so. Although, I suppose the hunchback with the AC 20 could have done more damage before he goes down. Maybe I would have liked Bulwark here to reduce a lot of that damage. Maybe I could have survived if I had Bulwark instead of the Breaching Shot. But overall, it's a good game. Tune in next time. More adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.